hands behind your back. Salt and pepper. Oh yeah, this is good. I just want to see somebody else go to jail, prison, slammer yard, turn the lights off. Somebody got to be walked out with their hands behind their back. And I want them to get buried ass. Oh, you got doggone right. That's what I'm advocating for. But this is good. Oh, hell. This MSNBC, NBC News. Oh, hell. I tell you the truth.
We've got to get to some breaking news now that's coming into us as well, as we're learning the Attorney General is ordering a grand jury investigation into claims by the White House that former President Obama ordered a probe into then candidate Trump's 2016 campaign connections to Russia, allegedly to try to hurt his chances of becoming president. By the way, allegations that are not substantiated. A Justice Department spokesperson declined to comment when asked about the letter. Just a couple weeks ago, the office for the former president said, in part, these claims are outrageous enough to merit a comment. The bizarre allegations are ridiculous and a weak attempt at distraction. I want to bring in Monica Alba, who is...
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. And you try to kill we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Yeah, buddy, it's going down. I'm riding through the hood in my Cadillac. No oil change or nothing. Yes, indeed. I'm a little late, but hey, here we are. All right, Pam trying to get a point. They say Pam trying to get a points back. Pam is trying to get them points. This is Pam Bondi is officially signing an order that directs an unnamed prosecutor to take evidence to a grand jury over Russiagate. Accountability is coming for treasonous conspirators. Oh boy. Obama can now be brought before a grand jury. He cannot plead the fifth because his immunity he has immunity from prosecution. He lies as a private citizen. He no longer has immunity. Pam has directed her staff to act on criminal referrals submitted by Tulsi Gabbard. It's go time. Oh boy, slap me upside the head with a cream cheese bagel. Oh, this is good.
Classified
I just want to see somebody go to jail, prison, slammer yard, especially bury ass. A whole lot of them Democrats I want to see walked out. Yeah, salt and we got to get salt and pepper. We got to make an example out of salt and pepper. Yeah, and get big mushroom tip Mike too. Go get Big Mike. You know, there ought to be another investigation about the chef. We know what happened with the chef. Conspiracy theories, conspiracy facts. I'm just saying, the conspiracy theories is up 1,000 points.
The Attorney General would say such a thing. He just has a feeling that there was spying against the campaign. We're losing sight here of what started all this, and that was the Russian meddling, the Russian interference in our election process. And the Russians pose a profound threat to this country.
So that's from no evidence to profound threat. That's quite a leap. And what about President Obama? A declassified document dated December 9th, 2016, reveals the intel community was working to produce a new assessment per Obama's request and seeking participation from the CIA, FBI, NSA, and DHS. Around that same time, here's what President Obama was saying publicly.
When I look back in terms of how we handled it, I think we handled it the way it should have been handled. Unless...
Brother, salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. All right, salt and pepper. I want them to make an example out of your butt. I want them to, yeah, I tell you. Walked around the White House with them bag of Skittles and Tootsie Roll blow pops. Yeah, them days is over with. And America's back. Common sense is back. Y'all did everything y'all could. And y'all walking back right back in there with the with a new suit on, new shoes, and rolled the red carpet out. For old DJT, old Donald. Yeah. And you sitting up at the funeral, sitting up there laughing with him. Yeah, we ain't forgot salt and pepper. We have not forgot. Y'all sitting up at the funeral laughing.
the American people genuinely think that the professionals in the CIA, the FBI, our entire intelligence infrastructure are less trustworthy than the Russians, then people should pay attention to what our intelligence agencies say.
As for anyone questioning why a new assessment was ordered, they were quickly silenced. This from a late December 2016. Quote, due to the ODNI whistleblowers questioning his leadership about why an IC assessment was being created that contradicted multiple IC assessments, the whistleblower is immediately removed from emails regarding the drafting of Obama-ordered IC assessment. Former FBI Director James Comey had no problem sticking by the intelligence community.
There should be no fuzz on this whatsoever. The Russians interfered in our election during the 2016 cycle. They did it with purpose. They did it with sophistication. They did it with overwhelming technical efforts. And it was an active measures campaign driven from the top of that government. There is no fuzz on that. It is a high confidence judgment of the entire intelligence community. And the members of this committee have...
They need to walk that scum out in handcuffs. I'm telling you. Handcuffs. Oh, I wish this was true. Oh, this AI is good. Oh, I tell you, that AI is good. They got salt and pepper on here. Look, I tell you, that looks good right there. I tell you, I'm drooling at the mouth. I'm drooling at the mouth. That looks so good. They say, Rick, sir. Rick, sir. Just stop, Rick. It's not going to happen. No one's going to be held accountable. Nobody, sir. Rick, nobody's going to be held accountable. You know? And if tons of these Democrats do get put in handcuffs or arrested, they'll just be released immediately. So stop getting excited, Rick. Stop. You know, I'm just trying to... I want them to walk Barry ass out, man. This right here looks good. Because we ain't forgot. The American people haven't forgot what y'all did to our president. Yeah, we ain't forgot. We ain't forgot. Y'all sniffing sniffing pantyhose, sniffing through his wife's panty drawer. Y'all all in Barron's closet. You know, pulling out his shoes. No, we ain't forgot. We have not forgot. Through the laptop out in the middle of the street. I still want to know who was walking around there with all that booger sugar. Who was walking around there with all that booger sugar? It was booger sugar all on the dresser. Y'all put the he wanted his third, fifth, sixth term. They plugged the machine up into the wall, ran granddaddy around, let him go to sleep, and dropped the snow cone, ice cream cone in the sand. Yeah. The biggest scandal in American history. It's just been scandals, gates everywhere. Obama gate, auto pen gate. People ought to be put in prison. Slam a yard. Turn the lights off. And then y'all walked that heifer out, and then she had a big binder full of lies and lied to the American people every single day. And then she comes out at the end of the administration, at the end of the term, that she's an independent now. She don't want nothing to do with Democrats or the Biden administration. Well, you got to be lying to me, heifer. That heifer came out as an independent? And you Democrats are just running everybody out the door. Now everybody's independents, or they just all of a sudden Trump supporters now. I tell you. Here we go.
We start today's show with some big breaking news, and we're going to go straight to Fox News correspondent David Spunt for the details. David.
Well, Will, good to be with you. This is coming out of the Justice Department. Fox News can confirm that Attorney General Pam Bondi today signed an order directing an unnamed U.S. federal prosecutor to take evidence to a grand jury relating to an alleged conspiracy to tie then 2016 candidate Donald Trump to the country of Russia. Now, Fox News reviewed the one-page order just hours ago signed by the Attorney General. A source familiar with the probe confirms this as well, while a DOJ spokesperson declined to comment on this report of an investigation. Fox is told Attorney General Bondi is taking the referrals from Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard, quote, very seriously. The spokesperson says that Bondi believes there is, quote, clear cause for deep concern, end quote, and a need for the next steps. Now, this move, Will, comes just a couple of weeks after the Director of National Intelligence, you see her right there, Tulsi Gabbard, sent a criminal referral to the Justice Department regarding what she says proves there was a conspiracy to undermine Trump's candidacy and later his first term in office. Now, to be clear today, there are no charges that have been filed, no indictments. This is incredibly early in the process. What we have here is taking evidence the Justice Department believes it has to a grand jury to secure an eventual indictment or indictments. We don't know exactly where the grand jury will meet. We don't know who will go before the grand jury, and that's by design, because grand juries determine if there's enough evidence to indict, and grand juries are secretive in the American legal system, so it's normal not to know all of the answers. Again, the DOJ declining on any comment regarding this investigation. But, Will, big news, this was signed by the Attorney General Pam Bondi today to take this evidence of an alleged conspiracy to a grand jury with the hope to get an indictment or multiple indictments.
This is a major development. We told you last week that Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, had given permission for a strike force to begin. That's a very specific tool the Justice Department uses on major conspiracies. And we told you then we would know it was getting serious when the grand jury jumped into action. We now know that a grand jury will be impaneled. Most likely, my sources are telling me, it could be in Florida, where the raid of President Trump's Mar-a-Lago home happened. So that is the very latest. You can check it out at Just News. We're going to have a whole lot more on that over the course of the next